Hi guys, it's me SP Studs, and welcome back to LEGO Set Saturdays. This is a series where I build and review a LEGO set and then give my personal opinion on the set in an out of 10 rating system. Today, I'm reviewing LEGO Set 555, which is the LEGO Town Hospital set. It has 230 pieces, 7 minifigures, and costs around $30 in Australia. But before we get into today's review, my channel is nearing 200 subscribers, so if you want to see more LEGO content like set reviews, mock showcases, and more, then go down below and destroy that like and subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications as it helps me to keep creating content. And while you're down there in the description, liking the video, hop over to my Instagram. I post tutorials from my mock videos and sneak peeks for thumbnails and videos, so if you want to check it out, the link to my Instagram is in the description below. But with all of that out of the way, let's build this. So, here's the final product. In my personal opinion, this set is really good if you're into displaying builds rather than playing with them. The fact that there's no interior means that you get to save money on parts, and the minifigures are good for displaying actions. And, since the minifigures are probably the reason you'll buy this set, let's have a look at them. So, starting off with the patients, I'm going to start off with what I'm going to call Red Hair Patient. This is a pretty basic minifigure. You might notice that these minifigures are very different from the modern ones. This is basically when LEGO was first thinking, hey, let's make a minifigure. So they made something that I guess is more of a wooden doll, I guess. That's, you can't really move the arms, the legs, so it's more of a display thing. But anyway, this is a okay minifigure for 1975. It has the very common pigtails piece in red. You also might notice that there is no face printing. This is before LEGO decided to put face printing on minifigures, so she has a regular yellow face. She then has a plain blue torso and plain blue legs. Let's move on to what I would call Red Hat Patient. He again is very similar to the Red Hair Patient, however, he has a red cap or hat, no face, a blue torso, and yellow legs. Then we have Black Hat Patient. He has a black hat / cap, no face printing, a plain red torso, and black legs. Then we have the, what I'm going to call the female nurse. She has the same pigtails mold as the Red Hair Patient. However, it is in black. She has no face, and she has a torso with a, I guess, a red cross symbol on her chest to signify that she is indeed a doctor / nurse or in the hospital profession. But that's just on a plain white torso with some plain white legs. Then we move on to, I'll call male nurse. He has a white cap and a yellow face, same chest or torso as the female nurse, just plain white with that red cross symbol on, and then he just has plain white legs, and there are 3 of him. But that's all I've really got to say about the minifigures. Let's move on to the build. So, overall, I think that for a 70s set, I think that this LEGO set is actually pretty good. I do like the overall shape of the hospital, and it reminds me very much of 70s LEGO. Anyway, just some more specific details. We have a small fence around the front, although it does not, unfortunately, continue to the back. I would have liked for it to continue to the back. We have a tree here. It's just a tree, a molded tree. Would have liked for a bit more of a builded tree, but honestly, this was a 70s set, you can't really blame it. Then we have this wheelchair build, basically this nurse can carry out a patient on a wheelchair, and I think it looks pretty cool. And I think that if Lego could recreate this with newer, I feel like Lego shouldn't have wheelchair molds. I feel like they should make them out of bricks, and I'd like something like this. Then we have a small bench which your minifigures can sit on, so that's pretty cool. We also have a stretcher that the nurses can hold, so they can get, or the paramedics can hold, so they can carry someone out, and the minifigures just fit in there quite smoothly. We also have the head nurse, because she's a bit different from everyone else, so she looks a bit different and stuff like that. Oops. That is a mufti. Then have a driveway over here with a sign and a small ambulance. Minifigures can't actually go inside these ambulance, but there should be 2 stickers, one on each side for the ambulance, but I don't have them, and there should also be a sticker on this piece. And so it should be like a red cross like this, but unfortunately, again, I don't have it. And then you can open up the back, and you can have the patient be put in, so he can just come in like that. Oops, sorry, dropped him. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool feature, and I think that the build itself is pretty cool, as this was kind of like the time in Lego where Lego didn't necessarily try to make cars that people could actually fit in. They would normally just make a car that like, it was just like a model car, basically, like kind of like a Matchbox car, I guess. Then let's actually have a look at the hospital itself. Unfortunately, there is no interior, and the minifigures cannot go inside it. They cannot go through the front door, which is kind of a shame, but I guess it's more of a model than a playset, I guess. So the whole build is red, which I think is actually pretty cool. It reminds me of brick building. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and I like the difference between the black roof, the red walls, and the white window frames. I think that's pretty cool. But basically, on the front, I'll take this guy out. We have the red walls and two windows on this side, one window on this side, and then the front 2 double doors. And then we have a small overhang roof which says hospital on it, and stuff like that. Then if we look over here, we have an opening for the ambulance to be in. So that's just somewhere you can store the ambulance while it's not making a procedure. There is a hole into the building through here, but you probably won't use it that much because it's a bit hard to get into. Anyway, turning it around, we then have the end of the hole and another set of double doors over here, and a bit overhang with a bit more of a curve to the entrance, which I would have preferred on the other side. And then we have 2 windows on this side, 1 window on this side, and then we have just a small window over here. Then we have 2 roofs, one on each side, and then on one of the roofs we have a flagpole with just the hospital symbol, so I kind of like that. And on this side, this is just to smooth out the garage. Then on top of here, we have two windows here and 2 windows here. And on top of here, I'm not sure if this is just supposed to be a symbol mimicking the hospital cross, like the red cross, or if it's supposed to be like a helicopter pad or something. I think it's just supposed to be a red cross. But yeah, that's really all the features. Let's go. So that's pretty much all I've got to say about the set. But let's go into some overall thoughts. So now just some overall thoughts about the build. I do like the overall shape of the build. I think that it was a good choice that they went with the shape. Would have liked for there to be an interior, maybe like a medical scan, maybe a doctor's office, something like that would have been nice. But this was kind of in the age where Lego was just making models, not playsets. But I do like the idea of it being a model and not a playset. I do like the idea, just would have preferred it to be more of a playset. Do like the 3 small builds. I like the wheelchair, the stretcher, and the chair. I think that's a nice addition. Would have liked for the tree to be built, not molded, but that's okay. Do like the signpost and the flag. I think that they're nice additions, and I would have liked for maybe the hospital sign to be a bit less boxy, would have liked that. Do like the fence around it, but it's not that big of a deal if it wasn't there. Do like the addition of the ambulance, would have liked someone to be able to sit in it, but that's just kind of okay. I do like the red bricks. I like that they use the red bricks, and I like the use of colours. But overall, I will say that this is not a overly good set. I know that people say, "Oh, you can't compare you can't compare old builds to modern builds." But honestly, I'm going to do that. So, considering all those things, I'd say that this set is about it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a playset, this isn't a good build. This isn't a good set. If you're looking for a model, this is a good set. So I'd say it's about, for me, I think it's about a 4 out of 10. I think that's a fair judgment. So yeah, guys, that's all I've got to say about this set. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please do like and subscribe so I can keep making videos like this. Also, if you want to see sneak peeks for my thumbnails and videos, and as well as tutorials from my mock videos, you can go and follow me on Instagram at sb_studs. Instagram is another good way you can keep in contact with me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Sterling out.